Southside to uptown, the city is back, cause we on. I know you see the sun in the map. Yeah, we on. Yeah, cause we been on the map. You could better stack one that I put my city on my back. Man, I swear these niggas lying if they say my city down. You could better stack one that I put my city on my back. I'ma do it for my Wizards again. We going all the way this year.
What is up, Wiz Nation, Wizards fans? How's it going? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Cam Mango. And we got a special show for y'all. Because first half season's over. And now we move on to the second part of the season. All-Star Weekend is done. It's behind us. And now, starting Thursday, Friday, it's going to get real. The push to the playoffs for the Wizards starts Friday. Begins Friday, but here's what we got for tonight. We're gonna talk about we're gonna take a first off we're gonna rewind from the beginning to from the beginning, and then I'm gonna have out some first half awards. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. The first half awards. Then after that, we're gonna do some second half bowl predictions, and then we're gonna look at the schedule, see some the important games for our Wizards as we gear up for this second part of the season. But let's do a rewind. We're gonna go from the beginning, a recap from the beginning. We started off had a 3-1 start until DeLon Wright, one of our additions, he got hurt because beginning of the year we came in we said we had, from ourselves, not the media, we had high expectations. We came in, we beat Indiana, beat Chicago, started 2-0. Then we only beat Cleveland in overtime. I was like, you know what? This team's different. But then, like I said, the DeLon Wright, one of our key players, got hurt. And then the losing happened. And then guess who kind of saved our season? Who kind of said this? Mr. Jordan Goodwin. At first, we were like, who is this kid? And like, he just came in. I remember his first time he came in the scene was that game against Memphis. We were down, 25 points. And we almost thrown back in one game. I said, you know what? This kid's is gonna be our savior until DeLon gets back. And once Good came in, and we went on a quiet 4-game winning streak. So I'm like, all right, we got something. We were started 8-6. We had time, but then here's the downfall. We were 11-10 going to December, and that's what sparked a 10-game losing streak to December. It was the most brutal point our season, because people were like, you know what, we give up, we had given up, but my man Chris Miller said the turning point of the year was we went to Phoenix. We came to Phoenix, we lost 10 straight, came in their house, and the streak. If we did not win that game, who knows where the Wizards will be. At that Phoenix game, we sparked a 5-game win streak going into 2023. So I'm like, all right, well, we're finally getting a groove, because that's when everybody was coming back. DeLon come back from injury, so I'm like, we got the family back together. And then we did another losing skid in January, but in mid-January, things changed. It all changed, because we won 2 straight. We beat New York and Orlando. And after the Orlando game, the breaking news happened when we traded Rui Hachimura to the Lakers for Kendrick Nunn. And I know every Wizards fan we knew it was coming. They're upset but I had a feeling it was coming. You already know, but at that Rui trade, this was, to me, saved our year. When we went perfect on our 4, but it could have been 5, because remember, Detroit game got postponed because Detroit got some stuff, but we won 4 in a row on the road. That's part of the 6 game win streak, and we beat Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, and we broke the streak in San Antonio. To me, that really sparked our season. And you know what I said? The Wizards are back. The Wizards are back. You know what I'm saying? But we were not back. We went down in early February, where we blew two straight 20+ leads in a row to Portland and Brooklyn. And we know what we thought it's going backward, but we finished strong after break. I think we won 10 of the last 14 games going to All-Star break, so we finally got our mojo going. You know what I'm saying? I think we're ninth place East. You know what I'm saying? We're still in that hunt for the playing tournament. So we still good. We got 24 games left to go. Something like 24 games. Yeah, 24 games. And our schedule gets softer down the stretch. Softer. So I'm like, we could make a run here in the Eastern Conference. So we will see. We will go find out. And now I want to hand out some mid-season awards. Except for 2 awards that I'm not giving is Coach of the Year and Rookie of the Year. Because Wes Unseld, yeah, and you know, he's been up and down. He's not Coach of the Year candidate. Let's get to it. And John Davis, who's the only rookie on our team, he barely plays. So we're hand out four awards. First up, 6th Man of the Year for the first half of the season, not full year, first half. 6th Man of the Year, Denny Audia. Now this guy, it could be Rui if he would stay, but Denny Audia, since that Rui trade, things click. We finally saw what we've been waiting for to see from Denny Audia from year one. From year one, we've been waiting to see this. Especially when we came out with doing the little turbo, I'm like, okay, Daddy. And that game against Spurs, that really just like that game just blew my mind. So we're gonna need you, Daddy. We're gonna need you for the second part of the season. Just keep balling, keep showing the Wizards fan and the world, you know what I'm saying, why you belong. Defensive Player of the Year, DeLon Wright. Yes. Can you imagine if Wright wasn't hurt in the beginning of the year? Can you imagine what record would be? We probably would not win 20 games by now. We probably would win at least 34, 35 games, something like that. So because he come everything, get you steals, deflections, everything on defense. He even plays for Jordan for quarter. If he's not, if he's playing good on defense, he's gonna stay in the game. If he's not, then we're gonna leave it to Monte Morris. But DeLon Wright, keep on, man. If you keep on this, you can get that contract. Most improved player, Kyle Kuzma, improved from average 17 points a game to 21 a game, and to me, he should have been an All-Star. He should have been an All-Star, in my opinion. Don't at me, please. Do not at me. So, could have been an All-Star, but this kid has improved. He's gonna improve year after year, proving not the world, but Laker fans who gave him up. So, and lastly, MVP. I want to say Porzingis, but it's Kyle Kuzma because he is, you know what I'm saying, clutch. You see he especially some games against Chicago, the game winner. He had some big games when we were going on our stretch, going on to break. Had a big game against Houston, big game against Dallas. Hit a clutch shot. You saw the game against the Timberwolves, where he didn't have a good game until he came through, and he had a good game when he came from injury against Portland, and especially that little from way out. So keep doing your stuff, Kuz. Just keep proving the world wrong, especially to them Laker fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Who they said we don't need you. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. But So we're gonna find out second part of the season soon. After this break, we're gonna get to my and the fan bold predictions for the second part of the season. So stay tuned, Wizards fans.
Kyle Kuzma to close out the third quarter. He's special in moments like that. He's him. Doing it again.
Okay, y'all, we're back. We are back. And since we're playing bold predictions, it's time for a segment that I like to call Wizards and Answers. Now, you know Wizards and Answers. You see them before where every time we do a fan question, you know what I'm saying? Then we're going to see what fans going to react. So let's get into the fan bold prediction. But I got one. I got one bold prediction for y'all. You ready for this? Here's my one bold prediction. Y'all remember the year when we acquired Gafford, right? Remember that? We finished what? 17-6 last couple of games to make it push the playoffs. Now, we got 24 games left to go, right? The Wizards will finish 18-6 the last 24 games. Yes, 18-6. We're gonna lose 6 more games these last 24 games. So if you add those up, we'll be 28, 46, 46, and 36 at the end of the year. That's enough to get a 6 seed in the Eastern Conference. We can play Philly or Cleveland in the first round. So, and plus our schedule is easy. You know what I'm saying? Now for the fans. Let's go on Facebook first. One guy said, Donovan the Gemini Hill says, we win it all. I'm like, I'm not going that far. No, we ain't win no championship this year. Dan Williams says, 8 gets swept in the first round. I hate when fans say that. Every time when fans say that we're going to playoffs and get swept, you said, well, we almost did 2 years ago. He said it the year we played Toronto 2018. What happened? We did lose in 6 though. So I'm tired of fans saying every time you can go to playoffs, we're gonna lose instantly. All right, let's see. Brandon Sharman said, if healthy, I reckon we can steal 6. That's the key. If we can stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? We can steal the 6. Cause we were what 3.5 or 4 back behind 6, something like that. So it's not that far. Kevin Sumter said Wizards end up in 7. That'll be something. Cause 7, if we get 7, we get minimum 2 home games in the playing tournament. Let's see. It said Marcus Aaron Hunter says playing tournament and get smoked in the first game. If not, we get smoked in the second playing game. If not, we get smoked in the first round. All theirs again. What kind of fan base are y'all? Let's see. Ooh, my man Jeff Hall said we end the season on a 24 run and steal 6 or 7. Ooh, 20-4, 20-4. So if we get 24, we'll be 48 and 36. Wow. I don't know about that one. I think mine is more bolder than that. Now let's go on Twitter. Let's see what my Twitter got to say about this. My man Adam Bagging, I'm hard to pronounce it, said 12-12, 40 and 42. They win the playing game, but lose the first round to the Boston Celtics 4-1. That's fair. 12 up and down. We'll see. What number will be? Are we like 7? Are we like, what 8, 9, whatever to get Boston the first round? So another one. Let's see. Oh, my boy, the Empower chime in. He said we're going 14-10 and finish 42-40. It might happen. I can see him win 42 the game. I can see that, and that's enough to probably be like a 8 seed. And at this year we're gonna be number 8, 8 seed. When the show started. But go back to the one part about the Celtics. One person that commented, I saw in the comment section said, if we play Boston, I think we can compete with them, cause you never know, the playoffs is the excuse me, cause playoffs you never know, cause just because they outplayed the rest of the season doesn't mean it's guaranteed. It's automatic guarantee. You saw it last year when Phoenix played New Orleans. People thought it was gonna be a sweep, and what happened? New Orleans took them to 6 games. So, like KG says, anything is possible. So those are all the bold. So there's some solid bold predictions, but we're gonna wait and see in the second part of the season. We're going to see. So we're gonna take one more break, and we're gonna talk about some of the marquee games for the second part of the season on the Wiz schedule. So stay tuned for that, Wiz.
Leaving everybody off, looking for a clear out for Brad.
Well, they want to get Rudy Gobert in this pick and roll. Let's see what happens.
Beal for 3. Oh, he hit another 3. Bradley Beal, hotter than fish grease in the Twin Cities.
The real deal. Bradley Beal is in the building, CM.
Bradley Beal putting on a fourth quarter show. What they gonna say about you tonight, Brad?
Okay, we're back for one final time, and since we're in the second part of the season, let's go to some of the big games for our Wizards this season. We got New York Friday at once the season kicks off. That's a big game right there. I think New York's in the 6th spot right now. We're trying to catch up to them because we're 1-1 with them. They won in our house, we won their house, so that's a huge game right there for basically for both teams. You know what I'm saying? We played them twice. We played them Friday, and we played them again on let me see, April 2nd in New York. We see Atlanta 4 times. Those are huge because Atlanta's in the AC. And did you hear about the Hawks? They fired Nate McMillan. Did you hear about that? I'm like, wow. They did it like right now. They're gonna do it after the season. I ain't expect them to do it after the All-Star break. So we played them next Tuesday. Let me see. We played them. Let's see, March. We played them March 8th, March 10th, and they're April 5th. Okay, why I'm saying April. So let me say it again. We play them next Tuesday. And we see them again March 8th, March 10th, and April 5th. Those are key games. And I think we played Toronto 3 times. I think they're in the tendency because they're trying to catch up to us. You know what I'm saying? We played them March 2nd, March 4th, and March 26th. 2 in DC, 1 in Toronto. And there's some games there. It's gonna be tough games where you said, oh, that's gonna be tough. We play I know Milwaukee's still tough because I know Giannis is gonna be out with a wrist injury. Philly's gonna be tough. The Cavaliers and the Denver Nuggets, it's gonna be tough. Of course, the Celtics and Milwaukee again. One last. And here's one more big game that's big. The Miami Heat. Second last home game of the year. That's a big game. Cause Miami's in the 7th spot and they beat us twice. We beat them once, so last game of them could be very, very vital. So we'll see. So coming up, we got like I said, 2 big games: New York and Chicago. Chicago on let me see, on Sunday. So if we win them both, then we'll be 30-30. Can you believe that? We'll be 30-30. We'll be back at 500 again. So that's all I gotta say. So that's it. We're gonna wait and see for our Wizards. Second part of the season starts Friday. Cannot wait to push the playoffs. Starts Friday. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all know the deal. Follow me on Twitter at Camingo. Same Instagram. My Wiz page, Twitter at Wiz_Nation. Instagram, Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all.